What's going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? My name is Brian, and thank you for tuning into my channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now, drop a like, and later on leave me a comment. But today's video is a video I wanted to do for a while, but I just never got around to doing it. Every time I did have a chance, I didn't. But now that things took a left turn for the worse, I'm deciding to make a video now about it. So I will be suing my blood brother. I mean, like blood, same mother, same father. I will be suing him, all because it's just the stuff that goes on. Put it like this. First of all, everything he ever had in his life was basically given to him. So it was time for him to get a car. He went to go check a car out. He didn't have good enough credit, nothing. He had no down payment. I didn't want to do it, but my father asked me if I could do it for him. So I did it on the strength of my father. And my brother was working. He was making good money. So I did it. I soon to regret it. I'm thinking he's going to be responsible for the first time of his life. And I was wrong. So within the first 2 months of owning a car, I get a call from him one day, and he told me how he was in a car accident. I asked him what happened. He said a taxi cut him off. So I knew he was lying. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I knew he was lying. I witnessed my brother do some crazy stuff in cars. I witnessed him lie about it. I just didn't believe him, you know. So after a few weeks, I reached out to my insurance company to see exactly what happened, to see the picture of the car, to see how much it costs to fix it. So my father and everybody else knew about the accident. Everybody knew. But what no one knew is what the insurance company told me. They don't know if he got cut off, but one thing they do know, he hit 2 parked cars. That's something he didn't tell me nor my father. So right there was like a dead giveaway. Like, be honest with me. You lying, like I'm not going to find out what really happened. So he hit 2 parked cars. I just don't believe somebody cut him off. And I'm going to tell you why. Honestly, you go at low speeds and have accidents and stuff like that, I understand. But the damage to his car alone, not the 2 he hit, but his car alone was $12,000. $12,000. So the car ended up getting fixed. I thought, you know what? This gotta go. Let me turn my parking sensors off, y'all. So I thought, this gotta go. He can't keep the car, but you know, he never got the car on my name. He had to refinance, blah, blah, blah. He didn't want to do it. So within a year of owning a car, I started to get phone calls stating that he was not paying his car note. So he was always a month behind, and for the next year, it was just bad. I mean, he'd been paying it, but he missed months. So this is where everything took a turn. I found out later on that him and his girlfriend bought a house in Delaware. So I guess that explains another reason why he wasn't paying his car note, because they needed $15,000 for a down payment for the home. Now, this is another thing. I understand, like, when I get my jewelry, I put it on layaway. But basically, when they got the house, they didn't live in the house for many months. And I believe the mortgage was like $900-something. So I'm already upset that he did that and knowing he had a responsibility for the car. Now, his car payment was $755 a month. And that's not including insurance. And the reason why, because he did no down payment and the car was very expensive. It was in the $30,000s. So did I say what kind of car it was? I don't know. But it was a 2015 Dodge Charger RT with like 6,000 miles on it. So like freshly brand new. So it was like 33,000, I believe it was. And as I said, with no down payment. And I can't remember what the interest rate was at the time. So I was upset that I had to find out through another person, a family, that he bought a house. He did not tell me anything. So I wanted the car my name for a while now. So it got to the point where he wasn't paying the car insurance, and he owed me 2 months of car insurance. Now, all the money comes out of my account, all of it. So basically, I'm paying it, and you know, come to find out, he's not paying nobody. He owes everybody money. It's like he has a phone in my little brother's name that he's not paying. So my little brother is paying for that phone because he can't cancel it, because if he cancels it, it's a lease program. And if he cancels it, he got to pay the phone right away. I don't know why my family is not going to take him to court. I'm taking him to court. I'm suing him. I want everything to be right. He's not going to get away with it. So anyway, let's get back into the story. So in January, I get a phone call about something. I don't know who it is. They left a voicemail. So when I call back, I like, yes, you gave me, somebody called me about my Dodge Charger. So they're like, yeah, we called you about it. I said, how? My car's in the shop. I was in an accident. The car's in Queens. So the officer said, well, we don't deal with Queens. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So then when they called back again, this time they said 2015 Dodge Charger. So I forgot that the car was in my name. So I called the precinct, and he said, yes, your brother, Deshaun, he was involved in a car accident. You know, he hit a pole in a wall. He's okay. But, you know, we was calling because we needed the insurance information. So, yeah, there's no insurance on the car, because I took the insurance on the car because he was not paying it. And he knew there was no insurance on the car. He knew there was none, and he chose to take the car and drive it anyway. Now, I was trying to get the license plate number so I could call the cops. So I guess when they find him, they could just pull him over. No, there's no insurance. Because I knew for a fact he was driving the car. That's why I took the insurance off the car. So 3 days after taking the insurance off the car, that's when he got into the accident. So when I saw the picture of the car, I knew the car was totaled. Matter of fact, let me add that picture right now. All right, you see the car? According to the so anyway, that was in January. So they still calling, and I knew my brother for a fact. I knew he was going to abandon that car. I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to abandon the car. So now we are in April. So I called them the other day, and I was talking to them about, I don't know where the car was located at, which I really didn't know at the time. So we found where the car was located at. I called the place, and he owes over $3,000 worth of storage fees. And he hasn't paid his car note since January. So you telling me you got into an accident, abandoned the car, and think you're not going to pay for the car? You think you're not going to pay for it? And this is the thing I don't understand. I'm primary on the account, but when I wanted them to repossess the car, they said I couldn't because we both was on it. He was a co-signer, so they couldn't repossess the car unless we both came to agreement. So now that the car is damaged, now we both responsible? I don't understand that. So I'm definitely taking him to court for it because he knew there was no insurance. He neglected to leave the car alone. Instead, he tried to drive it and he got into an accident. So I think he deserved to pay. So I'm going to sue him for the amount of the car. And hopefully I win, because as I said, he knew there was no insurance on it. I got text messages, I got phone records of me trying to reach out to him, and he was not, answering his phone. I got text messages telling him what it is. So it's like he knew for a fact already, but yet he did not care because that's who he is, and he ended up getting into the accident and he abandoned the car. I never drove that car, not once in my life. So once again, I'm coming after everything he owns. He got a house in Delaware. I'm coming after that house in Delaware. Everything I'm suing the hell out of him, because I just feel like you don't do that to somebody. Somebody helped you out. You get into a little issue. The first thing you do is abandon the car. Like, you know what? I don't care. You know what? It's in his name. I don't care. So that's why I'm suing him. It's time for me to stop playing games with him, and I will be suing him for the money that he owed me for the car insurance. I'm suing for everything that he owes. I don't got time for it. If I have to throw my family on a stand, and I would talk to the judge about that as a witness, they know as well, not just because of the text messages, they know because he owed them money as well. He owed my sister money, my brother money, he running my father's credit card bills up, he doing everything. He owing everybody but his girlfriend. So it's like, at this point, I know the kids have nothing to do with it, But at this point, I don't even want to talk to his kids because I feel like it's kind of messed up that I talk to the kids and not him. But I don't know. Maybe I might talk to the kids because they had nothing to do with it. But I don't know. I got to think on it because it's taking me a lot not to just slap him. Like I want to, but I don't want to risk my my freedom. And he's a correction officer, that cocksucker. But I don't want to risk going to jail, so I'm gonna do it the legal way. Because if this was the street way, I'm a nice guy, I'm a cool guy. But for what he did, he deserved a nice little stomp the yard on him, But as I said, I'm not gonna try to get arrested for it. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that. I talked to the bank. They know where the car is. They're gonna go get an estimate according to the body shop that the car is at. They even said the car is totaled. But the bank still want to go check it out to see if anything is salvageable. So they're gonna get in contact with me about it. But other than that, the car is definitely gone. And to update on my charger, I got a call tomorrow to see when that appointment is. Hopefully the charger will come back home to the channel. I do miss it. It's been gone since December. So I really do miss the car being on the channel. Now, I love my 200, but I still miss my charger, That's my baby. That's my show-off car, I mean, don't get me wrong. The 200 is a nice-looking car, but I miss my charger. So that's all the news, and I'm sorry that you got all this light in my face. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like, the way I'm looking at the camera, it just hard to see. So hopefully when I review this video, because I always try to watch my videos before I upload them. Sometimes I do miss a little things here and there. But so far, this video seems like it's good. And see, I've been banging out videos for y'all. And I still got to do that review on my chain. And just so y'all know, you know what? I'm doing another video anyway. So let me end this video and I'll pick up on that video about what I just was about to tell y'all. So thumbs up this video, thumbs down. Tell me what y'all do. Y'all in a situation. If y'all ever was in a situation like that, let me know. Let me know if I'm an a-hole for doing what I'm doing to sue him. Let me know. Just let me know, y'all, man. Subscribe, y'all, man. I'm trying to build this channel to get bigger. As you can see, I've been putting out videos a little more often than one every 2, 3, 4 months. So peace. One love, y'all.